Flag one more time around. Martin Truex Jr. on the inside, looking for his first short track win, as well as a trip to Miami to try to defend his championship. The 2017 champion, will he get the bumper? Yes, he does. Here comes Logano. Logano on the inside, a drag race, they're sideways, and it's going to be Logano getting the win.
Miami, baby.
Truex not happy.
Great job, buddy.
Well, and you see the thumbs up from Joey Logano, but Martin Truex Jr.
front straightaway. Ross Chastain being told not so happy with the way you drove.
Ryan Reed ended up in the wall in turns 3 and 4 on that last lap.
Yeah, the Ford just drove into us into one. Afterwards, he just said it was a green, white, checkered, which I'm not sure what that means because I've done a lot of green, white, checkers. And
Jimmy Johnson got into the tire barrier.
Yeah, I was watching that, guys, as we were all watching it under nonstop. And coming out of the inner loop, Ryan Blaney got a little nose under Jimmy going into the carousel. Little contact was made. Jimmy stood in the throttle, hoping to stop the car from hitting the tire barrier. Was unsuccessful. Hard contact with the right front. Here's a 48 radio.
Earl, you find his spotter, tell him to beat his Yes, sir.
There you have it.
You heard Earl very nonchalantly, yes, sir. Kelly.
Of Brandon Jones moving into the second spot. He started 27.
You're kidding, 32.
Oh, big
man, big hit.
Natalie Decker is in the 54 and Spencer Boyd in the 20. Also Jordan Anderson involved. Man, that 20 is torn up.
We'll see what happens here. He's in the middle of the screen, the orange stripe. He's going to dip below Decker in the 54, bounces up, just wasn't quite clear of Natalie, and she was holding her line, and they clipped Boyd into that outside wall.
Yeah.
That's enough.
41-year-old from Winfield, Tennessee. Terrific finish. And this is what got Ben Rhodes upset. There's the 0-2 of Dipple kind of adoring him there on the white flag lap when we saw that Rhodes retaliated, and then Dipple came back and gave him a shot a couple of times as they came. And then afterwards, you see Ben Rhodes going back to try to get some revenge on Dipple. Had to be separated.
I think maybe a little bit of frustration there, but it was just hard racing on the last lap, it looked like.
Yep. Boy, Denny Hamlin just flying off turn 2. The cars stacked up 3 wide, and Hamlin had a run. There he went. Off he went.
And they went by Ryan Blaney 2 laps down. Stenhouse, oh, this battle's not over yet.
They're holding you down tight here, quarter,
Well,
quarter,
yeah. I also thought Eric Jones might hold him down tight to the apron.
That's what Stenhouse did to Jones.
Exactly.
You're on the apron, stay on the apron.
Payback.
These two guys are willing to mix it up a little bit here, it looks like.
3 to go in stage 1.
Woo! 17 comes up, gets loose. Some great driving right there by both of those guys.
Okay, that 17's going to have to not be such of a dumbass.
Oh, my. We just seem to tune in into most opportune times.
That was inopportune.
I'm supposed to apologize for that kind of language, but like you, I was too busy laughing. So consider that.
You know what? You know what Hill's saying? I don't want to be between these two. They've got history already today. Sauter and Self Street all over each other.
Tory Racing will run some Xfinity races yet this season with Austin Hill in the seat.
I think
before that
Daytona,
later
right?
in the summer. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Oh, and there is Sauter. So we just saw Sauter move the 16 of Austin Hill.
I would guess that there probably was some contact that precipitated this.
A payback, possibly. He's running in the 7th position.
You talked about Johnny not finishing in the top 10 the last 3 races, make it 4 events.
That moves Kyle Busch all the way up the racetrack. He has to catch it before he gets to the wall. And Hornaday catches the wall.
Caution's out, caution's out.
Caution is going to come out. Both drivers trying to get by. Looked like the 17 of Timothy Peters. They slid up the racetrack, and now Kyle Busch not happy at all.
It's all good, dude.
And Kyle Busch is going to turn the 33 into the wall. Our championship contender Hornaday in the wall.
Well, Kyle Busch should be parked for this race and maybe the rest of the season for that.
Holy cow, I can't believe he did
Championship
that.
contender Ron Hornaday hard into the wall.
Kyle got close to the left rear, just pushed that air in that left rear and brought it around.
Wow. Ray Gaulding shoots the middle and makes it.
It's tagged.
And the wind is blowing from outside the track directly across the right side of these cars.
Look at
the
Levin
infield.
get scoot right through there. Hamlin
gets his lap back.
Unbelievable. Keselowski up the hill and torn up. 34 of Reagan. Sorry about that.
What are you doing? Danica, seriously, you did the same thing in practice. You did the same thing.
I did not.
You get on my left rear and it spins me out. You did the same thing. Tighten what up? Nobody else left me with a problem.
Nobody
out there.
has your back like I have. Stop.
I
Listen to me.
Thought so.
Listen
Danny,
to me.
I
But I
would've
can't
thought so.
give you an extra 2 feet because
Dude,
it's
you give me nothing. You give me nothing. It spun my back end around.
I understand. It's because you're loose. It's not my problem if you're loose, Danica.
Nobody else did it to me.
Nobody else is getting close to you, but we have to get close to you. To get you going forward, I have to get close to you. I know it got you loose, but I didn't hit you.
Down, just like a crack.
I understand.
And I looked in my rearview mirror, and you were right here. You weren't here, you were here.
Absolutely. You were loose entering the corner, so you went up the racetrack.
Because you were... Danica. It happened twice. The same person, the same way.
But guess what? I didn't
Same
hit you
person,
either
same
time.
way.
I didn't hit you either time.
Well, then apparently you don't have to actually hit me.
Yellow's out.
And that changes everything. Hit the big reset button on it all. We're not done yet. Martin Truex Jr. and then Kyle Busch involved in this one, and that's rather interesting appearing.
Looks like he dumped Martin Truex. They may have had some contact earlier and later. What that's all about.
And Kenseth cleared by Logano. Maybe no. Kenseth takes him out. Logano into the wall. Caution comes out and the crowd roars. Helmets coming off of the crew members of the 20. And we have to remind you why this is happening.
Stay in the car.
A couple races ago at Kansas, Matt Kenseth was leading. Joey Logano running second. You can tell how the fans feel about it.